Book title: Economics and Happiness, Professor Youngwon Lee. Description: Economics and Happiness: Navigating the Intersection of Prosperity and Well-being. In the thought-provoking book, Economics and Happiness, the intricate relationship between material prosperity and the subjective experience of well-being unfolds. This exploration delves into the nuanced interplay between economic systems, societal structures, and the elusive pursuit of happiness. Recognizing that economic health extends beyond traditional metrics, this book redefines success by weaving together the threads of financial stability, social equity, environmental sustainability, and individual contentment. At its core, Economics and Happiness challenges conventional notions of progress, urging a departure from a sole focus on economic growth measured by GDP. The book advocates for a paradigm shift toward holistic metrics such as the Genuine Progress Indicator, GPI, reflecting a society's overall well-being. It emphasizes the symbiotic relationship between inclusive economic growth and the general happiness of diverse populations. Key themes explored include the impact of economic policies on societal contentment, the role of governments as stewards of public well-being, and the imperative of balancing technological advancements with human flourishing. The book also addresses the pressing need for sustainable practices, recognizing that the planet's health is inseparable from its inhabitants' well-being. Through a comprehensive lens, Economics and Happiness emerges as a pivotal exploration, inviting readers to question and redefine the meaning of prosperity in the context of a rapidly evolving world. It encourages a thoughtful examination of the interconnected forces that shape our economic landscapes and impact the daily lives and happiness of individuals and communities worldwide. Introduction: The Quest for Economic Well-being, Navigating the Interplay of Prosperity and Happiness. In the dynamic intersection of economics and happiness, the pursuit of economic well-being stands as a fundamental cornerstone. This introductory article, titled "The Quest for Economic Well-being," embarks on a journey to unravel the complex interplay between economic prosperity and the elusive concept of happiness, exploring how these realms intersect and influence one another. Economic well-being, at its core, encapsulates more than just financial success. It represents a holistic state where individuals, communities, and nations experience a sense of security, opportunity, and fulfillment derived from a stable and prosperous economic foundation. This multidimensional perspective recognizes that economic well-being encompasses monetary wealth and factors like employment opportunities, education, healthcare, and social inclusion. The interconnected nature of economics and happiness becomes evident when considering the prevailing economic conditions of a society. These conditions can significantly impact the well-being and contentment of its inhabitants. Conversely, subjective well-being can influence financial behaviors and contribute to the economic landscape. For instance, gainful employment provides individuals with financial stability and fosters a sense of purpose, self-worth, and social connection. Conversely, economic downturns and job insecurity can lead to heightened stress, anxiety, and a decline in overall well-being. The relationship between economic inequality and happiness further underscores this interconnection. Societies marked by stark economic disparities often experience lower levels of overall happiness. Conversely, policies that promote financial inclusivity and reduce inequality contribute to a more content and harmonious society. Policies crafted within the economic sphere have far-reaching implications for the happiness of individuals and communities. The choices made by governments regarding taxation, social welfare programs, and economic development initiatives play a pivotal role in shaping the well-being of their citizens. For instance, robust social safety nets, accessible healthcare, and quality education contribute to a nation's economic development and its residents' overall life satisfaction. Policies prioritizing these elements create an environment where individuals feel supported, secure, and equipped to pursue their aspirations, fostering a sense of well-being. On the contrary, economic policies perpetuating inequality, limiting access to essential services, or neglecting environmental sustainability can erode the fabric of happiness within a society. The repercussions are financial and extend to individuals' emotional and psychological well-being. The traditional metric of economic success, gross domestic product, GDP, often falls short of capturing the nuanced relationship between economic growth and happiness. While economic growth is undeniably crucial for prosperity, it must be accompanied by a sustainable and inclusive framework to enhance overall well-being. Sustainable economic practices considering environmental impacts, social equity, and long-term viability contribute to a more harmonious relationship between economics and happiness. The pursuit of endless growth without regard for the well-being of individuals or the planet can lead to adverse consequences, undermining the very essence of joy. The quest for economic well-being extends beyond national borders in our interconnected world. Global economic dynamics, trade relationships, and international cooperation influence the prosperity and happiness of nations and their citizens. Consider the role of globalization in this context. While it has facilitated economic integration and increased access to goods and services, globalization has also brought challenges, including job displacement, cultural shifts, and heightened competition. Navigating the global dimension of economic well-being requires thoughtful policies that balance the benefits and challenges of an interconnected world. The rapid pace of technological advancements has ushered in a new era of economic possibilities and challenges. Automation, artificial intelligence, and digitalization are reshaping industries, altering employment landscapes, and influencing the very nature of work. While technological progress can contribute to economic growth and efficiency, it also poses questions about job displacement, skills gaps, and the equitable distribution of benefits. Integrating technology into the economic fabric requires careful consideration of its impact on individual livelihoods and the broader well-being of society. In economics and happiness, the quest for economic well-being emerges as a journey fraught with complexities, challenges, and opportunities. This introductory exploration lays the groundwork for a deeper understanding of how economic prosperity and happiness intersect, shaping the lives of individuals and the fabric of societies. As we delve into the subsequent sections of this exploration, we will navigate the intricate web of economic policies, societal well-being, global dynamics, and technological advancements. Through this lens, we aim to unravel the threads that weave together the pursuit of financial well-being and the elusive quest for happiness. Join us on this enlightening journey as we delve into the nuances of economics and happiness and uncover the profound impact each has on the other, forging a path toward a more prosperous and content world. Discussion being optimistic for it, embracing economic and personal well-being opportunities. In the intersection of economics and happiness, the transformative influence of optimism takes center stage. This opinion article, Being Optimistic for It, Embracing Opportunities, explores optimism's dual impact on economic prosperity and personal well-being. Optimism, often dismissed as wishful thinking, emerges as a powerful force capable of reshaping economic landscapes. During periods of uncertainty and challenges, adopting an optimistic perspective opens doors to innovative solutions and paves the way for resilient economic systems. Historically, transformative innovations have arisen during economic downturns, fueled by optimistic entrepreneurs and visionaries who view challenges as opportunities for growth. From the Industrial Revolution to the dot-com boom, bright individuals have seized moments of uncertainty to usher in groundbreaking changes. Global challenges such as climate change, resource scarcity, and geopolitical tensions loom in the contemporary context. However, optimism doesn't mean underestimating these challenges. Instead, it involves viewing them as opportunities for innovation, sustainable development, and collaborative problem-solving. Optimism is not just a mindset, but a driver of economic growth. When individuals, businesses, and governments approach challenges positively, they are more inclined to invest, innovate, and take calculated risks. This optimism-led momentum propels economic engines, creating a cycle of growth and opportunity. Consider the entrepreneurial spirit that optimism nurtures. Driven by a belief in their ideas and a positive outlook on the future, entrepreneurs become catalysts for economic development, creating jobs, driving innovation, and contributing to the overall vitality of economies. Moreover, optimistic consumers fuel demand, driving consumption patterns that stimulate economic activity. A positive outlook encourages spending, investment, and overall economic confidence. This collective optimism becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, creating an environment conducive to economic prosperity. Beyond its economic implications, optimism is a crucial determinant of personal well-being. This positive correlation between optimism and well-being is rooted in the psychological benefits of maintaining a hopeful perspective. Optimistic individuals are more resilient in the face of challenges, more likely to set and achieve meaningful goals, and better equipped to navigate the complexities of life. The role of governments and policymakers in fostering optimism cannot be overstated. Strategic policy initiatives prioritizing education, mental health support, and economic inclusivity contribute to a more optimistic society. Investing in education equips individuals with the skills and knowledge needed to navigate an ever-changing economic landscape. Educational systems that promote critical thinking, creativity, and adaptability empower citizens to view challenges as opportunities for growth. Similarly, prioritizing mental health support is essential. Optimism is closely linked to mental well-being, and policies that destigmatize mental health issues, provide accessible mental health services, and promote work-life balance contribute to a more optimistic and resilient society. Economic inclusivity is another critical factor. Policies that address wealth inequality support small businesses and ensure equal opportunities for all citizens, contributing to an economic environment where optimism can thrive. When individuals feel they have a stake in the financial system, they are more likely to approach challenges positively. The world is undergoing profound transformations, from technological advancements to shifts in global demographics. In the face of these changes, optimism involves embracing the opportunities rather than succumbing to fear or resistance. Technological advancements, for example, bring opportunities for job creation, increased efficiency, and new avenues for economic growth. Embracing these opportunities requires a positive outlook that views technology not as a threat to employment but as a catalyst for innovation and the creation of new industries. Policies that adapt to these changes, such as flexible work arrangements, support for caregiving responsibilities, and retraining programs, can harness the potential of these demographic shifts for positive outcomes. In economics and happiness, optimism emerges as a powerful force for transformative change. Optimism opens doors to opportunities, whether at the individual level, driving personal well-being, or on a broader societal scale, shaping economic paradigms. Cultivating optimism involves a collective effort, from individuals fostering a positive mindset daily to policymakers implementing strategic initiatives that support education, mental health, and economic inclusivity. In a world teeming with challenges, being optimistic means embracing the opportunities inherent in every obstacle, viewing them not as insurmountable barriers but as stepping stones to a brighter future. As we navigate the complexities of our changing world, let us choose optimism as our guiding principle. By doing so, we not only unlock the doors to economic prosperity, but also pave the way for a society where happiness and well-being flourish. In the face of challenges, let us be optimistic about it. The opportunities ahead are the seeds of a better, more vibrant future for all. Conclusion synthesis. Creating an economics of happiness. In the intricate dance between economics and happiness, the pursuit of economic well-being stands as a fundamental cornerstone. This introductory article, titled Synthesis: Creating an Economics of Happiness, embarks on a journey to unravel the complex interplay between economic prosperity and the elusive concept of happiness, exploring how these realms intersect and influence one another. At the heart of creating an economics of happiness lies the recognition of the profound interconnectedness between economic structures and the well-being of individuals and communities. It is an acknowledgement that the health of an economy is not measured solely by financial metrics, but by the tangible impact it has on people's lives. This interconnectedness manifests in various facets, from the role of gainful employment in fostering personal fulfillment to the influence of economic policies on societal happiness. The synthesis we seek transcends the conventional boundaries of economic thinking, integrating principles that prioritize financial prosperity, social equity, environmental sustainability, and mental well-being. To truly synthesize economics and happiness, we must move beyond the narrow confines of gross domestic product, GDP, as the sole measure of a nation's success. While valuable in assessing economic output, GDP fails to capture the multifaceted nature of well-being. Our synthesis necessitates the adoption of more holistic metrics that reflect the overall health of a society. For instance, the Genuine Progress Indicator, GPI, factors in social, economic, and environmental indicators to provide a more comprehensive measure of progress. Embracing such metrics is a step toward aligning financial goals with the broader aspirations of a society, emphasizing the importance of factors that contribute to genuine happiness and prosperity. A cornerstone of our synthesis involves reshaping the narrative around economic growth. Instead of fixating on unchecked expansion that benefits only a select few, our vision for an economics of happiness advocates for inclusive growth. This entails policies that bridge economic disparities, ensuring that the benefits of prosperity are shared equitably among all members of society. Inclusive growth is not just an ethical imperative, it is a pragmatic approach that recognizes the destabilizing effects of income inequality on societal well-being. By prioritizing policies that uplift marginalized communities, address systemic inequalities, and provide equal opportunities, we lay the foundation for a more stable, resilient, and content society. Our synthesis also compels us to confront the pressing challenge of environmental sustainability. The well-being of future generations is intrinsically tied to the health of our planet. Therefore, an economics of happiness must prioritize sustainable practices that harmonize economic development with ecological preservation. This involves a fundamental shift in the way we conceive economic progress. Instead of viewing nature as a limitless resource to be exploited, our synthesis encourages an ethos of responsible stewardship. Policies that promote clean energy, conservation, and circular economies are integral to this vision, ensuring that economic growth aligns with the imperative of preserving our planet for future generations. Central to our synthesis is the recognition that true economic prosperity arises from a robust foundation of human capital. Investing in education, healthcare, and social services is not merely a moral duty, but a strategic imperative. A well-educated and healthy population is more resilient, innovative, and capable of contributing meaningfully to economic and societal progress. Policies that prioritize human capital development extend beyond traditional economic considerations. They acknowledge the intrinsic value of each individual and the collective strength that emerges from a society where everyone has the opportunity to reach their full potential. This investment in people becomes a catalyst for creating a thriving and fulfilled society. As we navigate the era of rapid technological advancements, our synthesis urges a careful balancing act. Embracing technological progress is essential for economic growth, efficiency, and innovation. However, this must be tempered with a thoughtful consideration of its social and economic ramifications. While offering unprecedented opportunities, automation and artificial intelligence pose challenges such as job displacement and the potential exacerbation of income inequality. Our synthesis calls for policies that ensure the benefits of technological advancements are equitably distributed. This may involve reimagining education systems, fostering lifelong learning, and crafting policies that mitigate the negative impacts on vulnerable populations. The synthesis of economics and happiness necessitates an active and responsive role for governments. Effective governance involves crafting policies that promote economic and societal well-being and ensuring transparency, accountability, and the active participation of citizens in decision-making processes. Governments must act as stewards of the public good, prioritizing the long-term interests of their citizens over short-term gains. This involves fostering a regulatory environment that encourages ethical business practices, protects consumers, and safeguards the environment. By doing so, governments become key architects in shaping an economic landscape that aligns with the values and aspirations of their societies. In conclusion, the synthesis of economics and happiness is not a romantic ideal, but a pragmatic call to action. It invites policymakers, business leaders, and citizens alike to envision a future where economic prosperity and well-being are inseparable. Our synthesis is grounded in the understanding that true happiness emanates not from unchecked growth or material accumulation, but from a society that values equity, sustainability, and the holistic well-being of its people. As we embark on this collective journey toward an economics of happiness, let us be guided by the conviction that a thriving economy uplifts all members of society, fosters environmental stewardship, and cultivates a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Through thoughtful policies, ethical practices, and a shared commitment to the common good, we can forge a path toward a future where the synthesis of economics and happiness becomes the bedrock of a flourishing and content society.